If you're chasing success but ignoring your health, let me tell you this, success means nothing if your body is breaking down. You can't build a business when running on fumes while burnout at all-time high. You're just basically building your dream while the machine that is building it is actually breaking down. But here's the truth, fixing this doesn't mean sacrificing your work. It means just learning how to recharge to perform at your best. After fixing this in my life and helping other high performers to do the same, I have found a very powerful shifts to work long hours with more energy without burning out. Most professionals, they just think that they need to keep pushing harder every single time. And I totally get it. If you really want to build something good, you need to put as much work as you can towards that thing, right? But when time runs out, fitness is one of the first thing that people put aside. And that's why they just end up their days feeling exhausted, overweight, and without putting the full amount of focus they could have put. And here's the truth, a health lifestyle is the fuel to help you to perform at your best. It's actually the foundation that just lets you to show up in a very high level without having that feeling of crashing. And a lot of people, they just think a coffee is gonna fix that in the afternoon, or any type of stimulants. When they feel they're tired, they can just run for it and just grab something. But if your body haven't been built in a very strong foundation, it's not going to work. You need to fix the basics first before you think about adding something else. And if you're not following a healthy plan, how on earth are you supposed to be performing at your high level every single day? And then if you're thinking that you need 2 hours at the gym, or you need to spend like hours in the kitchen to cook your food for the whole week, you don't need long workouts or that perfect diet. If you are just working long hours, it's not even realistic to do, because if you're just working 12 hours a day, everything else that you add into your routine is just gonna feel heavy. And most people, they just think if they can't do at least one thing, they don't do it all. So for example, if they think that they can't train, oh, I'm just not gonna be doing the diet, I'm not gonna be sleeping well. If I can't really follow the diet, why am I be going to the gym to do my workouts? But it doesn't work like that. You can just add all these things without spending too much time on which one of them. And this mindset is actually what keeps them stuck where they are. They just think that they can't fit it all. But as long as you find systems to actually implement that into a routine, everything becomes easier to do. And the systems that I'm talking about is just like very short workouts and easy diets that you can just like, grab the food and just go. You don't have to even think about it. A routine that actually fits your lifestyle, because when life gets busy, you can still be consistent with your goals. And that diet that I just mentioned, is that the one that you're gonna be having the food that is gonna be providing all the nutrients that you actually need to be performing better. If you're not following a diet, if you're not eating healthy, if you eat something at lunch doesn't give you all the benefits that whole foods give to you, how are you supposed to get energy to keep working to the end of the day? You're just gonna feel that it just needs body stimulants just to keep yourself concentrated there. But then also start thinking, it's so much easier just to fix the foundations, just fix the basics. One of my clients, they just went from like doing nothing to going to the gym 3 times a week for 45 minutes. He's actually building like a very strong muscular body while just burning fat. And he's actually showing up to his business with more energy and with more discipline. Because once you start fixing your own life, that discipline that happens with your body at the gym is just spreads to the other areas of your life. And then out of a sudden, we start being more disciplined with your people that you work with your family, and everything else in your life. And that discipline that he's using in his business, it's actually helping him to close more deals, to be more disciplined with his schedule, and he's actually being able to close more deals because he's being more disciplined with his business. And then that just happened because he started being more consistent with his personal goals. And this new routine is just spread to the other areas of life. So he's just being consistent with his goals at work as well. And how good is that? That's the power when you just actually implement fitness into your life. It's not just about the body, it's just about the mindset that you're gonna have. It's all about how you're gonna start seeing life as something different. That is just like you prioritize the long-term goals. You delay the short-term gratification, and then this mindset just helps you with so many areas in your life. So if you really want to start today, here's a 3-step framework that I recommend to all busy professionals that I work with. The first thing, you need to wake up and move. Do your exercises in the morning. The first thing for you to do that is just because you're going to have all the benefits from the chemicals that are released into your body when you just lift weights, when you do the exercises, and then those chemicals, dopamine, serotonin, endorphin, all these things, they're just gonna boost your day to give you more energy, to give you the ability to have more focus throughout the day. Also do the workouts in the morning. You don't have to worry about it later. You just take that out of your day, because if your routine is busy and then you just leave the gym to go the last thing of the day, and if you don't like the gym, you're gonna feel tired, you're not gonna be in the mood to go there, and you're just gonna become this new routine to be a lot harder. So if you can make that easier, just change your schedule to the mornings. The second step is just have a simple recovery after your workouts. Just have that cold shower to even boost even more your energy, your focus, because each releases even more of the good dopamine, which just helps you to have a very good level of focus. And then the number 3 is just perform at your best. Once you finish this morning routine that you went for a train, you had a cold shower and a very proper good breakfast, you're gonna be able to be performing at your best. So just choose the hard tasks to be doing the first thing in the morning. So just take those things out of the way, because these are going to be the things that is just going to really move your business forward. Those things that have been putting aside, or that's harder, that is requires a lot of energy from your brain to be thinking about it. Those things that sometimes you procrastinate on it, or that's something that that is hard for you to do, because sometimes it's something that you don't know, that you didn't have to look for it. You really gotta have to have that thinking. Just put that as the first thing in the morning. You're gonna see that you're gonna be able to get these very hard things out of the way first. Make that list, start from the top one as being the hardest one, and just work your way down. Do the hard thing first. And then if you don't know how to implement these things into your routine, or if you want to know how to use them in the right way, I've created a free community for busy entrepreneurs who want to get in shape, who want to perform better, and want to see fitness as something to boost their focus and also performance. It's totally free to join. In the next 40 people who actually join the community, I am going to be making a free workout plan for you, just based on your routine. Just remember, these are the first 40 people who actually join the community. The link is in the description or in the first pinned comment. And the reason that I created this community is not to show you just how to train. It's just to help you to become the type of person who actually loves being disciplined, someone who actually trains consistently, eats with intention, just see fitness as a part of who they are, this new identity, someone who loves being fit, not just to look good in the mirror or just to feel more confident, but as something that actually boosts your performance, boosts your energy, and boosts your focus like nothing else. And just carry this feeling of seeing fitness as something that is going to stick for a whole life. Because when this becomes your identity, consistency is no longer something hard to do. You don't only rely on motivation. You don't only go to the gym because you just feel like doing it. You just go because you have got the commitment with yourself. You know that is something that you have to do. You know that you are the type of person who actually keep the promise to you. And then if you can't keep the promise to you, who else are you going to keep the promise with? So that's the identity that I want to pass on to you, because once you start seeing fitness as something that you're committed to it just helps you so much with the other areas of your life. I hope you got some value from this video. Don't forget to join the community with the links here in the description, and I'll see you on the next one.